I started building the door yesterday, and I was a little nervous about it before I started. I watched a bunch of different videos on YouTube to figure out how to do it and whatnot, and my friend's built a tiny house over the road last year, and I've checked out his door and whatnot, and so yeah, I just went for it. So the jam is already in. I did the jam a while ago. And then, yeah, it started to rain pretty heavy recently, so I wanted to try and get this door built and in before the main rains come. But yeah, this is just a little taster right now. So it's pretty simple. I measured out the hole and used one piece of leftover flooring, so the plywood tongue and groove. It's 3/4 inch thick. Which is pretty thick. I thought it was 1/2 inch, but as I started using it, I realized it was 3/4. So I just cut the shape of the door out, and then I decided what style of cedar to put on front of it. And I just got some 1x6, and then I cut the 1x6, ripped it in half for the edges. So these are 3-inch. And then 1x6 at the bottom, middle, and top there. And then this is just like a tongue and groove cedar that I cut into shape. And so then I just glued it, cut it all to size, glued it on, and then screwed it in various locations. And it's ready to go. So I was going to do the same in the top half as the bottom here. I have some extra tongue and groove up there. But I kind of want to do a contrast, so I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking of putting a window in, but then it just adds to the complication of everything. I might even try and do a little design on top there, and yeah, try and figure out where to go. I want it to look cool, but I don't want it to be too complicated. And then I'm just going to get some hinges, 3 hinges. It's quite a heavy door. Put 3 hinges on, and then I'm going to cut out the lock for it and add that in as well. So we'll do that over time. I live in quite a remote place, and it's hard to get hold of certain things sometimes, and certain hinges I can't get hold of, and it just slows the whole process down. So I can't ever do anything just straight off in one run and do it, so I have to sort of dribble it through each day. But we'll get it done. And then on the back side of the door, I haven't figured out what we're going to use on the inside of the house yet, so I'm just going to do the same as whatever's on the inside, maybe some tongue and groove pine or something like that. But as for now, I'll probably just leave it bare on the back for now. I might even just paint it as well. But it's pretty thick and heavy, so I don't add too much more wood to it. But yeah, there's my first ever door.